Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's the business, y'all? This be your boy Skyler by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yassss for the Mess. And we're here to talk about Quad, Contessa, Porsha, and Simon Guobadia, okay? Now, for those of you who watch What Happens Live, because I haven't been watching What Happens Live in a little bit ever since COVID hit, and I'm guessing now that everything is about to open back up, people are now able to come on the actual show with Andy in person, okay? So last night, you saw Contessa looking absolutely gorgeous, sitting next to Quad, who had absolutely so much makeup on her face. I thought she was a light-skinned woman for a second. They were sitting down and they were answering some specific questions in regards to Married to Medicine. But in typical messy-ass Andy Cohen fashion, okay, Andy asked them for their opinions on the situation with Porsha and Simon, okay? Now, looks to me like Quad and Contessa had differing opinions on this situation. Contessa was leaning more to what most of us believe, and Quad was leaning over to what the deluded fans of Porsha believe. Now, what I'm gonna do is, shout out to the Peach Report Daily, okay? This is where this clip comes from. So I'm gonna play the clip from this show, okay, and play the little banter between Quad and Contessa about this situation, and then I may talk about what else Falynn had to say in regards to returning to the Housewives of Atlanta, okay? But I'm gonna play this clip first, and then we're gonna get into the rest of the video. So here is the clip from said show.
For both of you, Danny A said, since you guys are close friends with some of the Atlanta housewives, thoughts on Porsha's recent engagement?
Yes, Porsha! Yes! You like that? Well, let me tell you this. Porsha was not Falynn's friend, honey.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Who gets engaged in 1 month and talking about you gonna raise my baby? Like, I don't even want you around my baby in 1 month.
But wait a minute.
Like, that's crazy. I don't even know you. I haven't even seen you really mad. I haven't seen you, like, really upset. I haven't seen you with your family. I don't know nothing about you in 1 month. You still got your representative showing up.
Okay.
So that's what's like, I think you're more mature than to say, I'm gonna get engaged to somebody as a person who's been married before. Engaged in 1 month? That's like silly.
Okay,
my 12-year-old wouldn't do that.
Okay, now,
That's all.
now you done.
I'm done.
Okay.
Don't get engaged in a month.
Okay, so listen, I'm not looking at the timing. I'm looking at the people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at the people and I'm looking at the age of the people.
Okay.
These are people who have been through marriages before. Well, Porsha has been through some relationships that did not pan out for her. Okay. I know Simon personally. I know Porsha personally.
Okay.
Both of them. Okay.
Okay.
They're two beautiful people.
So what's the rush?
Listen to me.
Okay.
But when you are,
she knows Simon. I like
Yeah,
this.
yes, I do. Personally, I do.
Yeah,
I know,
good.
yeah.
He's a good person.
Yeah, I heard he's
Okay?
nice.
All right. No, I'm telling you, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm simply saying is this: when you're grown and when you already been through, because it's like right now, I've been married before and I'm divorced now. But if the right one came to me
In a month?
listen to me, it's not gonna take. It probably won't take a year, baby.
It won't take a year, but it won't take a month.
Well, what I'm saying, I'm not talking about the time. I'm talking about the people.
Okay.
Those are two beautiful people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She was not Falynn's friend, and it is what it is.
Okay.
Now that was Quad and Contessa's responses to Andy's question in regards to Porsha and Simon. Now this is what I gotta say about their responses. First of all, Quad is full of shit. Let me just make that clear. Quad is full of Tyler Perry actress ass shit. That's what she's full of, okay? Because you cannot tell me that she would not feel a way if one of those women on Married to Medicine got with Dr. G. You cannot tell me that. Quad is full of fraud ass shit. Yes, I have been, you know, Team Quad, especially when it came down to Mariah. But at the same point in time, I don't care how much I like a person. When you full of shit, you full of shit. And Quad is full of shit because I just cannot fathom the thought of her trying to sit up here and make it sound like somebody else's reaction to the situation is not valid or warranted. Like, she's not Falynn's friend. She wasn't. Girl, bye. The fact of the matter is, Porsha and Falynn worked on that fucking show together. They were hanging out with each other. And on top of that, Falynn was at this woman's house. Her whole family knows who the fuck Porsha is. She's been around her people, been around her kids, been in her house. So my thing about this is, that's what makes it fucked up, okay? The fact of the matter is she did it behind this woman's back. The woman found out at the same time we did. So it doesn't matter what the fuck you say or what you try to say or do to try to make this seem like it's better than what it is, because it would never be okay. It would never be right. I don't care what semantics y'all try to play or what type of semantics Quad try to play or anybody else. The shit is whack as fuck, and I don't care what nobody got to say about this shit. Period. I simply don't care, because Quad, that was full of shit. Cause what's that new girl name? Anelia. Y'all not friends like that, okay? Y'all just met on the show, right? So what if she would have got with your ex-husband, Dr. G, when she's been around you, been hanging out with you, filming with you, going to your house, having drinks with you and all that shit? You would not feel the way you're saying that everybody else. You would not take that shit lightly if Nyla did that to you, fucking on Dr. G. And you've been divorced from him for almost like maybe 2 years now. You would not like that shit. Whether or not, because you would be like, girl, I had you at my house. Like, we've been hanging out, all this shit. Like, it really makes no sense to me how people who you know wouldn't be down for this shit is trying to make excuses for it because it's Porsha, or trying to make excuses for it because they know somebody. One thing about Nene, I don't fuck with Nene like that. But she had a great response to that shit, and I can totally agree with that. Just because you friends with somebody don't mean you got to go along with their bullshit. And that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. Going along with the bullshit. I can't fuck with that. I just cannot fuck with that shit at all. Like, Quad is full of it, okay? She's full of it. And yes, y'all can look at me and say, well, why he going so hard? Why he going so hard? This ain't even, like, these are celebs and this their lives and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. But as a person that has gone through a situation twice with a friend that was sleeping with somebody that I fucking loved, that I cared for, two people that I loved and cared for, and they knew about those said people. Someone that hung around me, been in my house, know my family, all types of shit, did that same shit to me. So yes, my feelings on it is very passionate because I've been through that shit. So I don't give a fuck. Like I said before when we was talking about this shit on Boys Night Out, I don't give a damn who it is. I would never do that to Terrence. I would never do that to Josiah. I would never do that to Jamar or Maddie. I would never do that to none of them. Okay? Period. House of Aaron and I are not necessarily like best friends or anything like that. We're YouTube colleagues. We're cool. We don't mind working together. You know what I mean? We have a friendly banter. But if he was dating somebody, I wouldn't want to touch that because I fuck with him. You know what I mean? It's just, that's just the type of person I am. Fuck it. That's just the type of person I am. If I got some type of rapport with you, I'm not fucking with your nigga. That's just what it is. So, Quad and all her heavy ass makeup can miss me with the fuck shit. Because that was some bullshit. She knows she would not be down for that shit if that was her in that situation. So, Quad, by shout to Contessa for saying what the fuck it is. Because Quad just wasn't on her shit, period. She was on some bullshit. That's what type of shit she was on. Was the bullshit, period. Fuck all that. I wasn't with it. I'm just still trying to figure out how the fuck people can make sense of this shit like this shit is cool. I know them as a person. They're beautiful people. They are beautiful people. They are in love. I'm not talking about the time. I'm talking about the people. And at the end of the day, whether or not she was friends with Falynn Quad, bitch, she was still married to that man. So no matter what you say, I'm talking about the people. No matter how beautiful the people are, the situation is ugly because she was fucking married to that man when Porsha was fucking him, okay? So you can sit the fuck down with that shit. Trying to make this shit okay. Ain't nothing about it okay. So fuck you in your opinion. Now one more thing I want to touch on is Falynn being on Instagram, on her Instagram story. Someone asked her, was she pregnant? She said that this rumor came from a hurt person. If or when I am pregnant, that would be my story to share with the world, not a man's. Okay, so that's number one. She also let it be known that she would not be appearing on the Housewives of Atlanta this season, which fucking sucks because how you gonna tell this story without her being there? Like, straight up. So basically what's gonna happen is Porsha and Simon gonna get on this show, shit on Falynn any chance they get, make her look bad altogether, and she's not gonna have the chance to defend herself. That's bullshit to me. And she also asked, do you have any hard feelings towards Porsha? She says, I do not have any feelings for a person who doesn't travel on the same frequency as I. And I saw that and I was like, yes, bitch! Let us know that you smarter and that bitch is dumb as fuck, okay? Yes! let us know. Let us know, bitch. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So all I'm gonna say is, Falynn, I'm loving the way that you're handling this. Even though I myself would have chose violence, I'm glad that you're handling this in a great way. Like, that's all I can say about that. I'm glad you're handling that well. I'm glad that you're moving on, but I really wish you would come to Atlanta, Housewives of Atlanta, and just tell your side of the story. I just don't think that it's fair for Porsha and Simon to be able to control the narrative while you were a part of this story. Somehow, some way, they can bring you to this show. Even if it's just to film a scene with Candy and Kenya, I'm all for it. I just want to see you tell your side of the story so it can flow into the show, so the rest of these women can go in on Porsha for doing that fuck shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm all for it. If they gang up on Porsha this season, I'm all for the shit because she asked for it. Because she wrong as fuck for fucking on that woman's husband. And some of y'all are wrong as fuck for actually sticking up for her in this situation. Friends or not, they work together on this show. They hung out outside this show. And Shamia just as dirty and low down as fucking Porsha is, simply because of the fact that she hooked them up, knowing that she was married to this man and knowing you got a husband yourself and you trying to hook up with somebody else. Child, bye. Anyway, with that being said, y'all, I am out of here, y'all. Until my next video, I'll holler at you later. And be sure to tune in tonight and represent for my best friend, Jamar84, on this new show, new web series, LGBT web series, The Circle Atlanta. Executive produced by your boy Nunu, who is a YouTube veteran around these streets. He's been around for a long damn time. He also has a show called The Circle New York, but now it's The Circle Atlanta, produced by himself, Jamar84, and a host of others. Tune in tonight. It will be on your boy Nunu's channel. Represent and support for my best friend. I will be doing reviews on that show. Out of support, also, I'll be doing videos. Terrence will, and so will Josiah, and Maddie and Jamar will be doing videos on it as well. And that's it, y'all. I'm out. See y'all later. Peace.